Okay, so we will just carry on. Oh, oops! Except I accidentally hit the win. I was trying to turn on the sound. I accidentally hit the win button. All right, so we were just going to start the whole campaign over again. Sorry about this. This is obviously. Obviously, I am doing awesome here. All right, so switch it to executive. I am Elder Preston, who's the Expansive CEO, and we've got a different set of engineers available this time around. So I'm going to take the electrolysis reactor. So I got to decide: do I want to get a wind turbine? If I get a wind turbine, it's only basically half as good as wind turbine in the regular game. Well, on the other hand, I have really good solar panels. And I don't have none of these missions available. I have dust storms right now, so I don't necessarily need that for the wind turbine. Um, so I think I'm just going to save my money. Although this is an ice condenser, yeah, none of these are in the north, so I don't need the ice condenser. So I'm just going to save my money. I can maybe invest in something better next time around. So the perks are: this is unlock robotic, unlock expansive, and free geotherm. So I obviously don't need to unlock expansive, and free geotherm is pretty awesome. So I'll go for that. There's no engineering lab on this level. That's fine. It's a planes train. It's large, medium resources. So that all looks fine. So go ahead and start the mission. Let's cross your fingers. We got UI. Looks like everything's fine. Alright, so again, I am expansive, so I'm looking for a good place to found for that, which usually means iron and aluminum, and then if you can find some water nearby, that would be great too. Let's see this. Evo asks, "Is this a new build?" Yeah, this is like literally the up to date as of yesterday. So this is with another couple weeks of work. So you might see some new art, see some new balance stuff. You might notice that the resource prices are going to change. Steel's more expensive, electronics is more expensive, power is more expensive, stuff like that. I've not found a lot of iron yet. That's a problem. I definitely don't want to found until I find some iron. Okay, there's some iron here, but it's not great iron. I may just have to go with it. I mean, I could do some adjacent. I can put two iron mines next to each other. I mean, that's a decent amount of iron, but I don't see any. There's no medium iron on this whole map that I've seen so far. What about aluminum? Well, there are two styles of high aluminum here and here. Okay, so if I found here, I could get the high aluminum and then. Yep, I think I just have to go with this right here. Alright, so I'm going to put my expansive colony right there. Grab some iron. Grab the aluminum. Looks like they're on their way down to claim who are they? They're expansive, so they're probably on their way down to claim these iron. I'm glad they didn't grab this high aluminum. They could have beat me to it. So I've got two claims left. The question is, this is going to produce enough to support barely one steel mill. So I'm going to build one steel mill, and I'm probably going to have to build a second iron mine. So if you know now, one thing, the mouse overs here, now they give you a much more detailed information. I'm going to pause it for a second. You can see how much you get from high aluminum, how much this building produced from high aluminum on high iron, how much power consumption. Same for these things like a steel mill. Now it'll actually break it up. Like a steel mill will lose $12 a second for me, and I will also lose $6 from power consumption. So you see right now, steel is not necessarily a great bet. I may actually be playing on yesterday on the same version you guys are all playing on. So I said this is a new build. Actually, this is the old build. But it looks like there is a little bit of a crash issue with the old build, so that's fine. Sorry, looks like there's a crash issue on our internal branch. No, this extra. Okay, I'm not sure what version this is. It's newer than Beta 2, but it's not as new as last night, which I guess maybe is fine because that way it will not crash. Okay, so here we go. One more claim. I'm probably going to double down on the iron. There's obviously not a lot of iron on this map, and I'm going to need more iron to supply my steel mill. And by the way, right now steel is a loser anyway, so you know, I should already just produce that more iron. And I increased the cost of steel is going to start at $60 at some point. By the time we get to Beta 3, for exactly this reason, that when the game begins, steel is sort of a losing proposition. Yeah, Scott, I don't know what happened either. It's not a big deal. I'm not really sure what's going on. This doesn't include changes I made yesterday. But the important thing is that it's working because the game actually crashed earlier. All right, so we got pirate auction. You can kind of go into more debt in the campaign because the debt. You're not really at risk of a buyout. See, the buy and sell buttons are gone here for stock. Instead, what is what you call the 7 days mode, where we're on day 1 of 7. So the game's gonna last 7 days long, and you're basically trying to make as much money as you can during that period of time, while also supporting the colony. You're gonna be buying housing, leisure, office, labs for the colony, with the goal to grow the colony as large as possible. Right now, the colony, if you zoom in, you see it has an office, a leisure, and 2 leisure modules, which means they got 4 jobs. Whereas the population is 2 of 2, which means that the population can't grow because there isn't enough housing. So there are plenty of jobs, but there's not enough housing. So that's one thing I wanted to do. I want to buy some housing right off the bat to help make sure the colony grows. So you see the population is 2 of 3, so the colony immediately starts growing. All right.
Expansive colony.
All right, I can upgrade. All right, so I'm going to get another steel mill up so I can get some sort of production bonus for my steel mill. Hopefully by the time those are up, it'll be profitable. Maybe I'll get some special water. I'm going to remind myself what kind of bonuses I have. So I got 2 water pump engineers, 2 farm. That's right. I've got good solar panels and good reactors, decent water. Oh, I see. Scott probably did download my changes from last night when he made the version. Okay. Beta 3 is in probably a couple weeks, a few weeks. It's going to be sometime near the middle of May. We got a lot of sort of under the hood changes going on. For example, we switched to Unity 5, so we're going to take a little bit longer to test this one just to make sure nothing weird happens. All right, so what's going on? Power's starting to creep up, so I better build some solar panels. You see, the population is at 3 now, so the colony needs some more housing. But I feel like I need to get my my power up first before I invest in some more housing. I got 1 more claim. These steel mills are sort of barely profitable, but I do have enough iron. Let's see, the hydrolysis reactor is not really worth very much right now. So, so if I get this, I could build a geotherm. Are there even any geotherms on the map? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's some geotherms up there. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, so 1 more claim. What do I want to do with that? Shortage of iron. So I'm going to sell my. Turn out well. I definitely don't want a steel mill now. Iron's going up. See, I sold a bunch of stuff to buy into that iron shortage. I see the prices rising. Let me buy some more housing. So each time I buy housing, you see I get extra share of colony stock. So this is going to help me essentially win this mission. When the 7 days run out, whoever has the most colony stock wins the mission and gets that perk, which is a free geotherm for the rest of the games every time you found. See, the AI says dropping pirates on my aluminum route here, which goes through here. So basically, half of my aluminum is being stolen. And there's an aluminum shortage. We buy into that too. To sell off that iron, which went up in value. Buy some aluminum. Okay. It's still not worthwhile to get that to have steel mills going up. Let me build a. I would go build an iron mine, but the price is still not that great. We get some more solar panel up. All right. My opponent is buying some colony stock. That's fine because that'll make sure the colony grows. We both want the colony to grow, so that's totally fine. See, now they need jobs, so they have 4 or 5 in terms of housing. But there's only 4 jobs, so I need to buy one of these modules, the leisure, office, or lab, and I want to think about which one I want to drive up the prices as well. So like labs drive up the prices of chemicals and glass, office drives up power and electronics, leisure drives up power and water. So I have a good source of water and I have power, so I think I might invest in some leisure. All right, carbon's cheap, so let me buy that. Of course, the main thing is I need to upgrade. I need 40 glass. Let me try to make sure I got a good source of that. Okay, I got 40 glass. Okay. I'm just going to sell my iron and buy steel directly because the prices of iron and steel were fairly close. So now the steel mills are profitable. I'll turn them back on. And the colony is growing. It's about to hit its cap soon, but I really need to upgrade. So I'm going to focus on that. Sell off my aluminum, sell off my water. Now I can upgrade. Okay, so now farms and reactors are definitely worthwhile. I'm going to go for reactors. Put them down here. Probably want to build 2 of them. Don't want to let them get pirates for that cheap. What is this guy shipping? This guy's shipping aluminum, iron, kind of what you would expect.
18,000, 22,000.
All right, I'll let him have 30,000. Don't want to get into too much debt here. All right, drop down 2 reactors. Okay, what else? So none of these buildings are triangles, which is really what you want to get to. So what would make me the most money as a triangle? Reactors are a better deal right now than steel mills. Glass is dropping, so I'm going to sell some stuff to buy glass when it hits its bottom. Build 1 more reactor. Power is not... Ooh, okay, they bought some... Okay, glass is down. Buy a bunch of glass. 1 more claim. You know, water is holding high, so I'm going to grab myself another source of water. Interesting enough, I can't really build a triangle, even though there's plenty of water around here. But a medium next to a high is going to be worth quite a bit. Yeah, baseball is the best sport. That's right. I got 1 more to claim. What do I want to do with it? Well, you know what? Silicon's are pretty good. And it's next to my... This is a classic choice. Do I go for the high silicon that's over here? Or do I go for the low silicon, which is next to my colony? Which I could then later repurpose for something else. I'm just going to go for the high silicon. Okay, the colony is not growing right now. It needs more housing, so I'll buy some housing, which also helps extend my lead. I'm going to buy some more housing while I can. So now I've got 6 shares to Epsilon's 3. So I've got a pretty good, which is a pretty good lead. All right. I definitely want to upgrade these 1 more time. Should I build some farms? Ooh, farms. Yeah, farms are starting to... Though interestingly enough, they're actually money losers right now. That's because the price of water is just so high. Oh, well, part of that is because my farms got knocked out. I mean, my water pumps got knocked out, so I'm going to instead mutiny Epsilon's high water. Make sure I get a source of water. And can I upgrade yet? I'm waiting for aluminum and steel to come in. me sell this stuff. And now I can upgrade.
Thanks to the infrastructure boost you approved.
I better get some
We'll
more
be able
water.
to ship more industries off Earth in no time.
I'll go for this one. Alright, keep losing aluminum piracy, but that's fine. Oh, steel's gone up. Alright, let me give myself a steel triangle then. Water is at 100, so these may be losing money for me. Well, they're making money. I don't have enough water, so I might want to turn them on auto supply actually. Because I should start making quite a bit of money pretty soon. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a double mutiny while I can, because water is so much. I'm going to mutiny the other water mines. So now I got both of them, so they're actually getting adjacency bonuses because I mutinied them both together. It's kind of nice. Okay, I better pay attention to the colony right now. The colony needs jobs. So I need to buy another leisure module, which will drive up the price of water. That's why the price of water is getting to be so high right now. 2 more claims. Let me get some solar down. I don't want my debt to extend out to the middle level of the Martian level. It'd be nice if I could finish this game without too much debt. Aluminum surplus. That's fine. I could maybe even turn off my aluminum mine, but I'm gonna buy up some aluminum while it's real cheap. What we got? We got 2 days left, so I could probably do one more upgrade if I wanted to. The price of water is so good that. By the way, I am kind of changing this. I'm getting rid of the leisure module. I'm changing it replacing it with a workshop, which I think requires which consumes electronics and glass instead. Having a module that consumes water makes it just too easy to win the game just by focusing on water. So I will build another water pump right here. Yes, what did you bought some housing. So you had 6 of 8 jobs. So you want the maximum population and the jobs to be equal. So I'll buy another leisure module. Sell off my water. Glass shortage. If I want to upgrade, I better buy the water I need now. Actually, I'm also just buying as much glass as I want because the price is going up. So to upgrade, I need 80 glass. Just sell off the glass that I have now until I can upgrade. Made a lot of money off the glass. There we go. Upgrade. Alright. That's day 5. If it was day 7, it probably would have been worthwhile to upgrade. Oh man, that price of food is pretty high, but so is the price of water. So I'm going to put some more water. This is really crazy. But I think now it will actually make sense to... I probably should have deleted those hydrolysis reactors. Colony modules are a thing in multiplayer Qubit. You just don't have control over them, and they do consume the same. But the difference is the colony doesn't really grow. It's more or less just sort of like static. You'll get new modules, but you don't have to worry about how fast the colony is growing, whether water or food is too expensive. In multiplayer, the colony just basically is something that increases demand on the map. So if you start a game of multiplayer and you notice there's a lot of labs attached to the colony, then you might think to yourself, oh, chemicals is going to be worth a lot this game. So that's just one way you can look at things. Wow, the price of food keeps going. Another food shortage. So I will build a food diamond then. Is the colony growing? Yes, it's still growing. It's going to need some more housing. I'll buy some more housing. Puts me in a 9-to-5 advantage on colony shares. Is the revenue information from most facilities going to include fuel costs? That's what Qubit asks. No, it does not mention that. Although that is something that I might be willing to add. If it's not attached to the colony, you mouse over it and it'll just tell you like what the fuel consumption is. Because the AI does look at that information. They will shut down buildings if the fuel cost is too high. Okay, what did you mean, Qubit? He's asking about. Alright, so now I'm just frankly making just some serious money, which is fine because I can use that in the regular game. So the question is, do I want to keep upgrading the colony It's still growing. It's got to get to level 10 first. Ooh, well, I don't want. Okay, this is the thing. This is one thing to note. The colony is maxed out. See, the maximum colony size is 10. It can't go bigger than that. So once there are 10 jobs and 10 housing units available, you can't buy modules anymore. Instead, you just put your money directly into colonies stock. So right now, we're both burning money to try to get that perk at the end of this mission, that free geotherm, which is worth quite a bit. The AI has actually plenty of cash. He's sitting on $96,000. So I'm gonna try to keep at least 2 steps ahead of him. But I don't want to spend too much money because the money that I'm burning right now I can't use in the metagame to buy up engineers. So I almost feel like I'd be better off letting the AI take the lead in the colony. We're both going to be getting about half of the income production from this colony because we are going to max out the colony. It is going to get to level 10, which is great. It is going to get to level 10, and if I have 13 shares to Epsilon's 11, that means I get 13 divided by 24 of the, I get a little more than half of the income from the colony, which should be, I think, about $500,000 per turn. I think it's $50,000 per population. Now we're tied. Oh, geez. All right, let me go for it. Okay, Cubit, you're asking, colony modules bought by you. Yeah, there's... Oh, well, you know what? I am introducing the 7-day mode in multiplayer is going to start having the colony modules in it. So we are, in a sense, yes, we are introducing them into the multiplayer game. The one thing that's a little different, I guess, is that in the regular game, sort of the cutthroat mode, where you're buying up stock in each other, we don't have the modules to buy because I have a hard time sort of justifying why you would invest in a module when you can buy up stock in your competitors. But the 7-day mode will include buying modules, so you can affect the supply and demand. Okay, there are 2 ahead of me, so I have to. Oh, I really shouldn't have done this. Oh man. They're making money hand over fist just like I am. Why should I need to shut them down? What am I doing? Alright, I bet there's a goon squad there. Yep, I was right. See, AI has goon squad on that high. Although I should have done this a long time ago. As you see, the prices are finally starting to bottom out on the main map. I got a 1. Okay. So if you're at 17, if you're tied, you'll actually go into overtime when you hit midnight. I'm going to buy 1 more share. Hopefully that'll be enough to give me to midnight. Oh, 1 more share. I got about 5 seconds to go here. 2. Yeah. Oh! They beat me! Oh, that's too bad. They edged me out by 1 share. So this is the problem here. Like, look at this. Let's go to the map here. So I spent probably too much time talking and not enough time EMPing this giant thing, about giant clump of food here. Because if I take a look at it's like I was amazed how much money the AI was making there. The AI made how much off of food? Yeah, I made $400,000 off of food. So that was it. That was the thing that allowed them to beat me at the end there. Wow, that is embarrassing. All right. Well, on the other hand, I did write the AI, so good job, AI. But a competent player should have been able to win there. So anyway. Okay, so what else is going on here? All right, so now it's time for the next round. Unfortunately, I did not win that one. That one goes to this was the mission we were on, Solus Platinum. Goes to Epsilon Production Corp, and it got the free geothermal plant. However, since this location upgraded to 10, made it to population 10, it's producing $500,000 a turn, which is split between us fairly evenly. You see down there, Soren Johnson, 19 shares, 240K. So I'm getting, if I mouse over my income, you'll see this is kind of weird. How do I mouse over income? These things are offset. At any rate, so you see if my income, I have my starting income, 1.5 million, and then I'm also getting 240K a turn from Solus Platinum. I'll be getting that for the rest of the game. Every turn in the game, in the campaign, I'll be getting $240,000 a turn, which is nice. So I'm netting $390,000 a turn, and I have $520,000 in funds. So that $200,000. So this is the net of 390 plus the 200,000 I didn't spend on the first turn, minus the debt I had at the end of that game because I threw so much money away trying to beat the AI. All right. All right. So I got 502,000 to spend, which means I could buy metal mine and elemental quarry, or I could buy a farm and a reactor, and I could buy either a farm, or I could buy a reactor or a furnace, or I could buy both of these. If I did this, I would get sort of super reactors, which would be kind of nice. But on the other hand, if I get the farm, in the last game, fuel and oxygen kind of bombed out, and the money was in food. So it's nice to be flexible. So I'm going to go for the farm. Leaves me with $120,000, which will just apply to myself next turn. So now I got to choose which mission I want. Okay, so this one, the perk is Unlock Robotic. Sort of the perk is an iron shipment. It's actually better than it sounds. What you get is you get a shipment of iron every time you upgrade your colony. So it's kind of valuable throughout the game. This one's also free geotherm. Okay, well maybe I'll get a free geotherm now from Olympus Mons. You see it says assign players. So these are the players who are already committed to this map. Since I'm last, they get assigned in order from first to last. And since I'm the last player here, based off of my stock price, I'm the last person to pick. So this one has 3 players on it. So that's maybe a reason not to go for it. This one has 2. This one has 2. 4 players is just that much more competition. Might be harder to get the top one. Resource level high, all right, I'm going to go for this one.
Medium levels of aluminum found.
Medium levels of carbon found.
Ooh, a geothermal vent. That will be useful. Medium levels of iron
Robotic
found.
colony founded.
Scientific colony
Medium levels
founded.
of water found. Low levels of silicon found. High levels of iron found.
Scientific colony founded.
High levels of water found.
I'm playing an executive difficulty. Alright, so everyone else is founded. I need to find myself some iron. There's 2 sort of high, or there's high iron there. Where's the other high iron? Right here. Okay, well, there's got aluminum and this previous spot right there.
Preliminary scans agree this is a
Take
great
the high iron.
location for our new
Is there a high
investment.
aluminum somewhere?
You can
No,
find
that's
it.
just medium. Everything else I see is medium aluminum, so I'll grab this medium aluminum close to me. So these are all these are really close. Okay, so all right, we build a steel mill. So I'm producing 1.4 iron, which is enough to supply basically 1.5 steel mills. Steel is still kind of a loser though, so I'm just going to build a second iron mine, and I'll basically sell iron and buy steel. And all right. Currently, you haven't won a single intern campaign. Okay, well, what problems are you having with the campaign? Thing to be careful about is that you got to watch your debt. You don't want your stock price, because the thing what happens is after the first 2 rounds of the campaign, you enter the elimination round. What that means is whichever company has the lowest stock price at the end of that, each turn gets eliminated. All right. So I want to upgrade soon. I need more steel.
Scientific colony expansion.
Probably don't have to worry about much about upgrading the colony, because at this point I bet the AIs will be helping out with that at least early in the game. All right. Okay, I got 5 claims. I'm not doing anything. What's wrong with me? All right, let me just drop down a couple steel. But okay, we get some water. Water's probably going to go up again, just like normal. High water here. 3 more claims. Power is going to be pretty good as well. Maybe I'll get myself some silicon. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of silicon on this map, so I'm going to grab a high silicon right now. And I would like to drop maybe 2 solar panels down. Because right now water's so high, I'm not going to worry about reactors. I'd just rather buy the solar panels. Yeah, this right up here, it lists the engineers that you have. Let me pause it for a second. So you see I have 3 solar panel engineers, which means my solar panels get a total of plus 50% production. Although it's half of what it is from the regular game, so basically you need 3 engineers to get sort of essentially have a normal building. So I have slightly worse water pumps, normal farms, normal reactors, and then my mines, steel mills, and quarries are slightly worse. And then my glass furnace and electronics factories, these are the basic campaign versions, which are basically half as good as the regular game. So I'll only sort of build these in an emergency. And then these list the other perks I get. I can build expansive HQs, and I get 1 extra claim. This guy down here, he can be either robotic or expansive. That's interesting. Delta Resource gets 2 chemical shipments. And they have all their own different set of bonuses. Like this, the research can build geotherms. Delta Research can build geotherms. Omega Resource cannot. So Delta must have picked that perk up somehow. All right. Thanks for answering some questions in chat, guys. I'm gonna have a hard time following it. All right. So the interesting about these auctions is that they are only, they basically give you a temporary sort of contractor, I guess you say, a temporary engineer for the rest of this level. So I can increase my food production by 25%. But I don't think I'm willing to go over $46,000. I probably have the AI willing to bid a little too high right now on this stuff, but that's. But it is true that you can sort of take on more debt in the campaign game because you're not at risk of getting bought out. Alright. Probably at some point should start investing in the colony, but I really also want to upgrade. I'll do some upgrading. I still haven't used up my last claim, so I'm not necessarily at the point where I really hugely need to upgrade, because I can't even build my last claim. yeah, Zoltar has also been playing through the sort of the new version of the campaign, which is not publicly available yet on his YouTube channel, which is worth checking out. Aluminum shortage. Let me buy some of that. Sell my water. Buy some more aluminum. All right, so that will give you some nice money. So I noticed it visually, and then you hear the audio sound of the aluminum shortage coming through. What I really want to do is build that other solar panel. All right, there we go. Okay, now let me sell the aluminum while it's at peak. Should I upgrade or should I buy a module? I'm going to buy a leisure module to drive up the price of water. I got my 40 glass for an upgrade, so now I'm basically just waiting for my steel and aluminum to finish production. Steel is not that expensive, so I can basically just sell stuff and buy the steel. Ah! The AR realized that my buildings are all fairly close together, so they could drop a EMP right here and hit 4 of them, which was probably a decent move. So my silicon prices really stayed pretty steady. All right, got 4 more buildings. Definitely want some more water. I'm just going to go ahead and commit to actually 2 more water pumps because I just think it's actually, you know what? I'm going to get EMP'd. I think there was good water. Is there good water elsewhere on the map? No. Oh, there's a medium near me. I'm going to grab that one. Just because, you know, but I think we could have 2 sources of water that can't be hit. Oh, no, wait. Oh. Okay, I see there's a medium down here, which is a better one because it has the potential for adjacency. Alright. Alright, I'm not in the lead here. Okay, what's better? Reactors or farms? Currently, reactors are better. I've got 2 claims. I could also do a 3rd steel mill. I'm going to do the 3rd steel mill. I just want to upgrade quickly. And I will wait on doing a reactor. The price of water is just so good that I can just basically sell the water to help my upgrade. What do I need? I need 60 glass. I'm going to buy the 60 glass, just sell the silicon. Silicon is doing great. And I'm just sell iron, buy steel, because if it's a 2-to-1 ratio, you might as well just go for it. Sell my water, buy aluminum. More aluminum. The price of aluminum stayed pretty steady. In fact, I want to think about mutiny someone's aluminum. It's only 2,500 for. I often forget about the. Who's my biggest opponent? Gamma stock. You got some. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah.
We're not surprised.
But the AI goon squad it. So I tried to mutiny this high aluminum, but they had to protect it. So now they have a mutiny, which they could potentially turn around and hit on me. So the colony's not growing around. See, the maximum size of the colony right now is 18. The reason it's so much higher is you have 4 players in the game. The maximum colony size is adjusted to the number of players on the map, because of course the more players there are, the more people that can invest in helping the colony grow. And right now Gamma is just way off in the lead, so I may not even try to win this one. I may just try to see if I can make as much money as I can. I don't feel like I'm just doing a good job of that right now. Alright, upgrade my colony. I gotta build some farms because, look at this. Ooh, water is crashed. I'm just gonna full-on commit to 4 farms. I better, it's going to get good squad. It's going to get hit, I bet. So I want to give myself a good squad. Almost there. Put it right here. Yeah, Gamma's right away with it. I bet they have. They're robotic. Where are they making their money from? Just selling water? Well, I mean, that ride is over now. Yeah, just making a lot of water. Okay, so Gamma had a big lead, but I don't think it's going to last because the price of water really has crashed. See, the AIs is targeting each other with various Goon Squad elements. Now I'm making a killing off of food. So this is interesting. I could buy leisure modules, but Gamma is the one who's got the big source of water, so I think I may not even want to do that. I'll just start with housing at any rate. So some more food. See, I'm at level 4. What do I need to upgrade? Well, let me buy up the glass I need at least. Okay, I got all the glass I need. So now it's just a question of how much more money do I need to upgrade 54,000. Alright. Instead, I could drive up the price of electronics.
The black market is
Chemicals and glass. I would drive up the price of electronics because that'll hurt the robotic players. I don't see them.
We caught a dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
Aha! My good squad worked out perfectly. They tried to do a power surge and they hit just that tile. So now I have a power surge. I'm going to hit their steel. Right now they don't have something making a ton of money. I guess the reactors are doing pretty well for them. So I'll hit those. I got unlucky bounce there. I did hit this other reactor. Boy, that power price is really... yeah, these guys got... So I need to protect my power because the price of power is going up, up, up. I think I might be able to catch Gamma because you can see that his money was coming for water. I was afraid of that early leading up, but I don't think he's going to be able to maintain it as long as I don't invest in leisure modules because I'm afraid that that'll jack up the price of water. We're on day 5 here, which is something to keep track of. Do I want to upgrade again, or wow, I've got almost $200,000 in debt, so I may not even want to worry about that. 2 days left. What if I Control Shift down? Trying to figure out whether it's worth trying to upgrade. Are any of these things really losing money? Yeah, okay. Turn off my steel mills. You know what? I'm going to scrap my steel mills, switch them to reactors. So I've got the awesome reactors. I need to worry about what's going to make them some money right now. I'm getting really hit by the. You're really hit by the black market. It's like being Zoltar. All right. Is anything else not making? Okay. So, I need those solar panels been making killing. Of course, it's all just going to go to pay down debt. So it's worth doing it long term, but it's not really going to help me much in this game. 80,000 upgrade. Is that just even feasible? Yeah, I think I'm just not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna try to make money. Okay, so now you see I'm making almost $2,000 a second off of power. You need my power. That's brutal. All right, my iron mines are. I'm gonna get rid of my iron mines. Since I'm not upgrading, I'm just going to switch them to power. There's two days left, so we'll probably 1.5 days by the time they finish. So hopefully I'll get enough there. These guys on auto supply. Okay, so hopefully the price of power will stay high enough to make this worthwhile. Someone died in my mutiny. In order to really help that out, I want to hit someone else's power. You probably have some nice power somewhere. Wind turbines? What the heck? Alright. I want to make sure the price of power stays high to protect that investment head. So I am tied with Gamma. I really need to use the black market to hit Gamma. It's funny, the price of silicon has been amazing this game. Alright, so the maximum has been hit, so now we're just buying colony stock directly. 46,000. We're 11 versus 11. I'm not going to lose this one. The question is, am I producing as much money as I can? I wish I could swap these farms and reactors, but there's only one full day left, so I feel like it's not really necessarily worth it.
Scientific colony expanded.
How can I get to 48,000? I want to get one more share. I mean, my reactor is doing great. What I really need to do is make sure that this guy is not making money. So I got to shut down his reactors. That's really the most important thing.
The
So I'm going to use EMP to do that because I'm afraid of the goon squad here. Alright, got it. So I just need to get to 48,000 somehow. There we go, 48,000. Okay, this is me. You leave at 12. How much do they have? How much money do they have? I just got hit. What just got hit? Oh, my solar panel. How much does it cost to repair this thing? Oh, probably because of the crisis silicon. 14,000 to repair. I guess maybe I'll just leave it dead. Still have the lead. How are you doing in money? Got $20,000. Price is going up from various resources, probably the water, while your reactors are back online. Alright, so the question is, am I better off buying black market stuff to knock him down, or to just buy up the shares directly? It's already at 68,000. How much damage you got in cash? You're not quite close. Oh, I need one more. I need one more just to... I gotta knock these things down again. Alright, there we go. So you can make the water, but you can't turn it into... oh, geez, Delta is at 12. I mean, oh, look at this colony. This thing's really grown. We're at the last day here. Not repairing that thing. I should just turn off the farms. What am I doing? Yeah, farms are losing me money. Is there enough time to get rid of them? Well, might as well. There might be, who knows? That was probably a waste of money. We get to 76,000. I've only got about 6 days left here. Can I do it? 76,000. Got 6 hours left to go here.
The black market is online.
So I need at least tie Gamma here. Oh, Delta's got 13. We're all going to be at 13. Wow, these games ended up being really close. 78,000. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Only got 3 hours left. Oh, I should use the mutiny. 14. Alright, alright. I'm just going to save my money there. I'm not going to get the lead. So instead, I'm just going to try to make money. Wow. And I put up a pretty good fight this game. Alright, so I lost this one too. But the colony grew. I invested it pretty well, made some money. So now we're on the elimination round, and now I'm still in last place. So after the end of this round, if I do not get my stock price up, I will be eliminated from the game. So I have to have a stock price higher than a Mega Research Corp. So I've got $400,000 to spend. That's how much I had left over after my net income minus my debt from that last game, which was fairly significant. You see if I mouse over my income, or if I income here, you see I'm making $240,000 for my first mission, which was on Solus Planum, and $162,000 from Olympus Mons, which is the second mission. What should I invest in? Farms obviously definitely paid off. So did water. Yeah, just take some water. All right, I gotta find. The other thing about the elimination round is if you do win the mission, you cannot be eliminated no matter how low your stock price is. So I'm going to try to find. This one has Alpha and Delta, both of which are sort of mid-lean players. This one is Epsilon and Sigma. Sigma is the best player, so I'm gonna stay away from. Oh, so that's a teleportation, which would be awesome, but Sigma is the top guy at $9.20. So I'm going to stay away from that, even though the teleportation is pretty awesome. Instead, I'm going to carbon shipment or a silicon shipment. I'm going to go for the one that only has 2 players on it already. It's got normal rules, large map, medium resources. All right, let's see if I can do it. I got $200,000 left to spend, so I could also upgrade the quarry or my metal mine. I'll do the metal mine. All right. So I gotta find some iron. I got some iron there, but it'd be nice if I could find some high iron.
Low levels of aluminum found. Low levels of
Scientific
Ooh,
colony needed.
high levels of iron
Too
found.
late.
High levels of carbon found. Medium levels of silicon found.
Boy, that's where the resources are on this map, though.
High levels of silicon found. Expansive colony founded.
This is kind of a small map, actually, because of...
High levels of aluminum found.
Oh, man. Oh, man, is that all of the... You know what, I guess I should have found it there. Okay, there's a medium... I'm just going to have to make that medium one work there. Kind of found here.
Permits
Give
approved.
myself a little bit of a
With
aluminum
updates
bonus.
routine reporting in.
Grab that
We
medium
will have
iron.
the first factories up and running in no time.
And, where's the water on this map? I feel like there wasn't a lot of water. I'm going to go ahead and grab this, just because it's got the most adjacency, and water is hugely important. I'm going to try to just skip steel at this first level. Just build plenty of iron. Man, I feel like that might be a waste, though. What should I do with my last claim?
The black market is online.
Well, I'm almost thinking of going for silicon. I'm going to go for one more water tile. I'm going to go for this one here, which basically guarantees me a triangle.
Scientific
I
colony
just feel like
expanded.
water is going to be important. Okay, so I just got to wait for my aluminum come in. Nice thing I'm getting this fast aluminum because it's right next to my headquarters. So I just gotta wait for it to get up to 80, and then I can upgrade. As soon as I upgrade, I'm gonna want to. What do I want to do? Do I want to go into reactors right away or farms? Reactors are better.
The shareholders will
I do,
like.
however, need steel mills, so let me drop down a couple of those. I got 4 claims, 4 more claims.
Expansive colony
That's
established.
plenty of claims. And let's go ahead and do 3 steel mills. And waiting some silicon, some reactors. We got 2 left, or some power. Power is not hugely good right now. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some silicon. There's one high on the map. This seems like it's nice to have. Leaves me with one last claim. I could go for the carbon. No one else seems to be going for carbon, but I'm not sure if it's really going to be worth anything in this map. I don't have chemicals lab, and my electronics factories are crappy, so it's worthwhile. Or I could just build a solar panel right now, knowing that I'll eventually maybe turn this into an electrolysis reactor. I'm going to start supplying the steel, although I should probably actually turn them off, I guess. Unfortunately, the price of steel is not great, so that was maybe not a great investment. So I'll be selling the iron, buying the steel. Of course, if you sell enough iron and buy enough steel, eventually the price sort of evens out. I really need is glass. I need 10 more glass. Okay, I got the glass I need. I need to get to 160 aluminum, 160 steel.
Freelance pirates are
Okay,
auctioning their
these are worthwhile something now.
1,010.
Colony needs jobs, but I just am fighting for my life here. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm not going to worry about the colony too much this game. I just want to make sure I win it. That's my priority. So if the colony doesn't grow huge, fine. And we're further on in the game. This is turn 3. So, you know, you should worry most about growing the colony in the early turns, because those are going to pay dividends throughout the rest of the game, of course. I have some water. So water has not really worked out for me yet. I thought it was going to be good because there's a scientific colony, and they often end up buying water directly. But if I buy some leisure modules, that water may end up paying off. Just waiting for the steel and aluminum to come through. I don't have anything else that's really worthwhile yet, so... Yeah, I'm selling steel to make sure my steel mills have iron. It'll because it's on auto supply. I sell the steel, it'll automatically buy iron. All right. Okay, can finally upgrade. What do I want to invest in? Okay, obviously I gotta do something with my water because water's crappy. Food farms make 33, reactors make 48. So I'm gonna build. Should I build a full diamond? I feel like maybe I should instead build a second. Because I'm definitely worried about debt because I have to worry about my stock price. So I feel like maybe I should build a third or another. Solar panel. Oof, iron is cheap. I'll buy up some of it's cheap. Same with aluminum. That's $79 a second. The power is 54, and power is dropping in price for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm still making more water than I need. So I'm just going to build. I actually will build a reactor diamond. It's going to make some serious cash for me. See, right now they're making over $100 a second. So now we'll buy a leisure module, which will start growing the colony and start jacking up the price of water. I'll make sure I secure about 60 glass before the price gets too crazy. Yeah, okay, I got my glass. I have some aluminum while it's cheap. I have some iron while it's cheap. Actually, just buy steel while it's cheap. Okay, I can upgrade again.
Have increased our potential production rate by a lot. The shareholders will love it.
What can I do with pirates? Oh, there's a well, there's a scientific player. Unfortunately, the scientific player's not really shipping anything, just aluminum. This guy's shipping water and aluminum. All right, well, I'm not even sure which one's my biggest threat. I think I'll just hang on. I got 2 pirates. Okay, well, maybe I'll just try to cut off all sources of aluminum
I
right
hate
now.
those filthy bandits, pirates.
Okay.
I hate those filthy bandits.
I could have really used a goon squad there. Yeah, this really hurt. Getting nailed like that. I am going to steal the farm from the scientific. Because they're scientific, I can steal the farm because it's on the water. They'll actually be producing food for me, which is very nice. I gotta use my claims. What am I doing? Alright, let me build the farm. At least a triangle. More than a triangle? Oh, the price of water. Okay, well, I'm gonna do more than a triangle. I'm gonna go for the diamond. And this time, I need to protect it. I'm trying to get to 8,000 so I can goon squad my farms because they're going to get hit. Going to get hit, I feel, very soon. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Black market is open.
Market is online.
Protect this one because I think they get EMP is going to EMP here because they can hit the steel mills too. Well, the steel mills are probably losing me money. Barely making anything. Oh man. Okay, Research Corp, where are you making your money from?
Scientific colony expanded.
Keep checking the price of water, which should hurt the scientific because they don't have a source of water. How much more is leisure? It's 11,000 versus. I'm not throwing that much away. And hopefully, it'll come back to me increased demand for the water. Okay. Day 4. Hit by EMP where it is. So the goon squad saves one of my get tiles. So I guess it's better than nothing. the steel. This farm back from the scientific. Alright, so I'm in the lead on shares. I really want to do leisure. Although, technically speaking, I don't have enough water. Do you think I'm going to be able to upgrade? 2 days left. Actually, 3 days left. It's just the beginning of day 5. My farms will make a lot of money once they're back online. Should be making 160 a second. And it looks like water is starting to get kind of crazy. Could really use. Can I get to that bribing a claim? That's what would be nice.
The black market
Ah,
is
and they
online.
just blew up my water. Well, that's a pretty good move. There we go. Bribe a claim. Let's drop down and do water pump right here. Okay. Let's see. Oh man, I'm letting my debt get out of control. Steel is crappy. I'm going to delete my steel, switch it over to
Let this be a lesson to you all.
Switch it
Screw
over to
with
power.
us, and we screw with you.
It's not really making me money because it's only going to help pay off my debt, but I can't afford myself to get too bad debt, otherwise I'll end up losing the game. I'll be eliminated if I don't end up winning this round. Yeah, I'm not awesome because I'm a moron. You know, I added that option to the game that it automatically auto-surprise, but I keep forgetting every time I start the game to turn it on. And then once I'm playing the game, it's too late.
The black
But
market
considering
is
the price of
online.
water is so high, I'm not... these go off. Water. So all those leisure modules are definitely paying off, which means I should perhaps get rid of these reactors. In fact, I should definitely get rid of these reactors. The question is, what do I want to do with them instead? Not glass. Maybe just more power. I mean, eventually I'll be able to build steel mills. Might make sense again at some point. Does this get blown up again? Oh man, I missed that. I made that good squad as well. More leisure.
Expansive colony
Yeah, turn
established.
this into steel mills. I wish I had chems. Look at that chemical price. This stuff are all money losers. Boy, it would be nice to upgrade. We are on day 6, though. I think I'm just going to have to let the upgrade go. What I really need to do is nail the research player. Their black market items are cheap. It opens up in 15 seconds. Oh, God. Dynamited and EMP'd.
The black market is online.
I really should have put some water somewhere else. Okay, now I need to actually turn off my farms. That is scary. Can I mutiny someone's water? That's what I really need to do. Do you even have a source of water? It does not have a source of water. You do have a source of water. If I mutiny this one, it'll give me a nice bonus. See, now I get a 1,000 a second! Look at that! Wow. Wow, wow.
Dirty rat trying
And of course, they just hit it. Okay, I guess I made perhaps too good a move, because that was crazy. I don't know if there's any more water I can hit anywhere on. Okay, I've got a free mutiny.
Expansive
Ah, here we
colony
go.
expanded.
It's low water, but it's producing 400 a second, so I'm going to mutiny that. I still have a nice 2-share lead going into the last day here. Let me try to solidify that by some housing. Colony is growing. It will be a decent-sized colony by the time we get to the end of it. but it's all a bit about the water here. Just kind of nuts. These steel mills are making me something. Technically speaking, I should turn on the goon squads.
The black market is online.
Alright, I got a pretty good lead now. I'm not going to be eliminated. I got a 5-share lead against Delta Research, who should have built some water. I see the water pumps coming out from Alpha Entertainment. But
Scientific colony expanded.
alright. Alright, just finishing up this day here. Oh, they are coming on strong here at the end, though. Try to nail them. Well, they're both at 8. I'm not sure which one I should worry about more. This guy's got $40,000 in cash. This one's got about the same. Alright, that hurt red too, so I better get green. Wow, that's a lot of money in water. Alright, I got a lead. I don't want to spend too much money on it because, frankly, I can make more money. Yeah, like that. You don't necessarily have to. Although it is good because you don't get the at midnight you get the cruise interest, so it is best to avoid that if you can.
Scientific colony expanded.
But it will pay off your debt automatically after the mission ends. Alright.
The black market is online.
I'm just waiting for the day the game is almost over. Got my debt. And there we go. Won this level. I'm not sure what my stock price is going to be at the end of this. Not too great. It doesn't matter if you pay off your debt that much before the end because it will automatically pay off in this version. Not in Beta 2, but in this version, which will become Beta 3. It doesn't necessarily matter if you pay off your debt too much. So it's a good thing I won that round because I have $8.60, and I would have been eliminated. Instead, the player above me got eliminated, Omega Research, who I think was in that same level with me. And so you see, what was that we just, which map was that? That was Valles Marineris right here. So it got, made it to level, got $500,000 of income. I'm getting $220 from it. And I won the perk, which is just a carbon shortage, but I guess carbon shipment, but I guess it's better than nothing. So here I'm at $8.60. And that's it. And I got $600,000 to spend. Unfortunately, oh man, I'm just short. There's some really nice things here. I could get a patent lab, I could get an engineering lab, I could get a hacker array, but I'm about $160,000 short. So I'm going to have to either invest it in more solar panels and metal mines, which might be worth it, or whether I should save some money. I probably would maybe do one or both, maybe both, because that'll still leave me with $200,000, which hopefully will get me over the hump next time around. Yeah. All right. But anyway, I got to head out now. We got an oil change and soccer at lunch. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next week at the same time. and I will upload these videos. The first 3 turns of the campaign. I thought they were decently fun. The campaign has come a long way in the last couple months, and I hope you guys check it out. Let me know your feedback on it. I know that it's kind of hard to understand based off the UI because we haven't really given it a UI pass. Really, I've just been making changes without really having the UI there to support it. Because I'm just trying to go as fast as I can. But I have put the rules for the campaign on our blog, mohawkgames.com/blog, and this. The next changes of the campaign, will be up in Beta 3, which should be coming out in a couple weeks. Anyway, so I'd love to hear your feedback. Share it with us at forums.offworldgame.com or on the Reddit or on the Steam discussion group. Those are all places that I read regularly. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's great to see so many people out there. All right, bye.